Hi, my name is Gabriela from Tulip Art Designs, and you are extremely welcome or welcome back on my creative channel, here where I'm showing you watercolor sketching ideas, tips and tricks for your free time, something for fun, maybe some relaxation, just stress-free creative projects that can take you between 15 and 30 minutes. Maybe sometimes it can take more. It depends on you, it depends on the projects, but it's definitely worth it. Now we are doing the 100 watercolor sketches in 2025. It's a creative challenge. We already completed 11 days. Now we are on our 12th and we are gonna make some poppies, these spring flowers. I'm loving them. I love the vibrant reds. I love the simplicity of the flower and the petals. I love everything about them. So let's just start. I already have the sketch, so if you need the outlines, they are gonna be available as a template on my Patreon. All the members are already sketching this since they have early access and all the templates. So make sure to check it out if you need this. Now, after the pencil sketch, I usually do inking. Of course, we can always try reverse watercolor, which is something very fun as well. But I will stick to my traditional sketching style. And it's really sketchy because I really try to let perfection go. And if you are following me for a while, then I'm sure you already know this. I definitely spend a lot of practicing and really time to learn how to stop care about the end result, about what others will say, about how this will look, and really to allow myself to make mistakes and to mess it up and to enjoy it, because this is our free time, you know. And I don't know about you, but I have two little kids and I definitely need sometimes just quiet moment just for myself. And to be honest, doing something creative is definitely the thing that brings me this peaceful moment, this joy, and it definitely helps me calm down. And it's always nice to have something for yourself. So I really hope you definitely make time for your hobbies. Okay, I'm just thinking if I want to add some more flowers, but I guess that's gonna be just enough. And for our sketch, here's the key how it can have a bit more realistic view. The key is to make the flower, to draw it from different angles. And maybe in different stages. So here we just have the bud. Is it called a bud? Okay, you can correct me in the comments. I will not get it as a hate, but you can definitely correct me. Anyway, in the end, that's not my first language, right? So I allow myself to make mistakes, as I always say, also in our creative journey, that if we don't allow ourselves to make mistakes, this will probably cost us quite some harsh time and maybe it will end up with giving up on what we are doing. But I am just sketching some leaves, really not trying to make them perfect. Something like this. My nose is completely stuck, so I am so ready for this season of the viruses, just to end up and to enjoy the summer already. But never mind, I guess everyone with small kids know what I am talking about. Okay. Ooh. So I will erase the pencil lines, because if you don't know, but if we add watercolor on top of the sketch, then the watercolor works as a mask, so we cannot erase the lines anymore. And it's not a huge mistake if we have some pencil lines below our watercolor. I just don't like it, so I will erase them. Now let's just make our poppies. So what I am doing, instead of focusing to create the perfect flower, I will add water roughly. I don't want to have puddles, so if you see a big puddle looking like this from the side, you can dry your brush on the paper towel and pick this excess water. So we want a nicely glossy surface where we are gonna drop in some paint. And I'm just adding a few brush strokes around the edges, letting the paint bleed, and I'm just enjoying it so much. Then we know that the poppies have this black center. I don't have black on my palette, so what I am doing, I will mix some burnt umber with Payne's gray, and it will create quite a dark color, maybe not as black, but dark enough, something that I can use here in the center. So I am just tapping with my brush and letting it bleed. If you want your red to get more vibrant, you can take more of it, and while it's still wet, you can drop in more paint. If it starts to get dry, then the paint will not bleed. That's okay. I will just leave it there, and I will make also this one. I will take some red paint. Look how nice the paint moves around. And even if we don't complete the lines very nice, that's okay. I am really not stressing out too much. I need some black center here. I think this but is kind of a green, so I very often mix all of my greens to create a nice rich green. And then for the stem, I'm using only the tip of my brush to paint very tiny lines. Although my brush is size 10, when you use only the tip of your brush, you can definitely make tiny lines. For my leaves, I want to use just water. So I am adding very rough water, kind of following my ink lines. But if I just go inside or outside, I am not bothering too much. I will throw in some paint, just like this. I think I want to make a few splashes, just some nice splatters. I will fill my brush quite well with paint. I will hold it horizontally and tap with my other hand. This technique is quite messy, so even my hands are with splatters now. That's fine. I will wash my brush very well. I will dry it and lay it on my towel here. I will dry this and I will add a few highlights with my Jelly Roll pen. Okay, now that this is dry, I can add a few lines. Where I do add highlights, I usually add where I have the darkest spots. So let's say here in the center, just adding some extra details. Around the edges. I still make these sketchy style lines. And also here. Like this. Then for the green, maybe on the stamps a little bit, because I was using my heat gun and my paper is still kind of warm. My Jelly Roll pen doesn't really work as I want it. But I'm also not patient enough, so I go for it, and whatever happens, it's my sketchbook, and it's for me. It's to make mistakes, and if something doesn't work, that's okay. I think this is it. I will call it done. That was it for today. Thank you very much for being here, watching my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something today. Please consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any of the coming videos. Make sure to check out my Patreon in case you need the outline templates, early access, exclusive watercolor sketching classes, community that is very friendly, and I can always answer your questions there. I think that's everything for today. I will see you next time. Bye.